Savix back with the Bluescraft, and today this is going to be a bit of a Tarzan gameplay. I don't know why I said hermit. That I collected. I actually did not mean to get this. I don't know even why I started recording, but I had full iron at this point, some nice soups. I was in good shape, but there are a lot of people left in the game, and I actually collected a ton of leaves because Tarzan can't take any fall damage on leaves, so you can MLG leaf. And I also got my vines along with some shears that I picked up instead of getting an extra sword. Now the feast is already being called at this point, so I need to get to it really fast right now. People are dying in the chat. I think they're at feast. Feast is still a while away from where I am, and I have a hard time navigating through all this stuff. But I do get to it in time, and you can see there are 4 people here. 3 of them are full irons, so that's quite intimidating. Here Leon Monk comes after me, and I start to PvP him for a bit when his friend comes over, Res Gamer. So we're going to be seeing a lot of these guys. This is actually, I'm pretty proud of the way this gameplay ends up, but I obviously did win, as you can see in the title. My own fire lights me, and we all start racing back towards the feast. Rez hits me off a bit. I'm trying to get to the chests before Leon can get a whole bunch of the stuff. I end up just going straight for the enchanting table, and I do manage to get it there, even though I lost my sword somehow. And there are no soup in my hotbar. I'm getting hit a lot, so I feel like I'm in deep trouble here. Luckily, they do not chase after me. They continue to loot the feast. I re-soup, I enchant all of my armor because I had a ton of levels from using an iron glitch that I will not tell you guys in this video because I am busy talking about this. So I run back in, and this guy is stomping, we're all sneaking. I managed to get a tiny bit of steak from it, which is actually pretty helpful. And yeah, they apparently have TNT because they just dropped it on top of the feast and ended up blowing up the feast. So I decided to try to run away and maybe dig a tunnel into a wall, because this is actually an idea that I've wanted to try out for a while against taking on teams. I want to dig a tunnel into the wall about 10 or 15 blocks. That way, whenever a team of 2 comes after you, only one can go in at a time. The problem with that is they can tag team. Now, he does come after me, but as you can see, he has strength. There's only one coming after me. It's Res Gaming. But you obviously never want to take on somebody with the feast strength 2. But as you can see, I don't really have a choice. I lagged there, and I was hit into an awkward situation. I switch out my pickaxe, and we start to fight, and I sped this up because it's a long fight. I'm over-souping here because he's doing so much damage, and then his strength runs out. So it's a much better fight, at least for me. I did not get sharpness on my sword, unfortunately. I got knockback instead. The fact that he let me re-soup there probably saved my life, as many other things did in this whole thing in general, because I had a lot of points that I could have died in. He's souping, trying to run away a lot here. He turns around to fight for a bit, and then he seems to want to try to get away again, and he starts to run. I almost get him into a water pool here, but my knockback is not very advantageous when he's running away from me. I'm trying to knock him into an awkward situation so that he can't get away. But I guess that his friend Leon Monk was taking care of the towers over feast, because he was not really coming to this guy Rez's rescue. You can see him right there, and I knock Rez, and he falls. The hermit falls right into this ravine and gets himself killed. So I MLG down, and Leon jumps in after me, so I end up fighting Leon. I have no soups left in my inventory. I'm in really, really, really bad shape at this point. My inventory is cluttered and everything. I'm quick dropping soups. It's just been really, really hectic. I just got finished fighting one of them, and I suddenly have to fight the other one. I put down a bit of fire and used my last soup, I think. So he actually, I try to kill him there, but he gets me down to 1.5 hearts. And thank God he was not chasing me in this case, because I managed to tower up. If he had chased me, I was sure to have died. But he was scared to try to come and get me, so I managed to make all new soup, fresh armor, all that stuff. I jumped down onto him because the leaves allowed me to take no fall damage, and we start to fight again. And this fight is a lot more in my favor, because if only he had just done the final blow right there, he would have won. probably easily. Because, you know, I was one hit away from death, probably maybe two. But this allowed me to, we have a really good fight here. And if you look up here, nobody's above me. I got the chest. He had a chest in his inventory for some reason, and I sort through all of the stuff that I got from the last two guys, or from him actually, just one guy. And you can see TNT just drops down right in front of me, and I block a little late there. And the Stomper jumps down on top of me, and Endermages me up, and I'm scared, really scared at this point. I throw some chicken soup in my inventory, that's what it's renamed in this texture pack, and get a full inventory. And for some reason, he has not endermaged up his friend yet, but I get to try to kill this guy all alone and endermage, and I do manage to get him before his friend pops out right behind him. So I end up fighting Jared Calahilo. At this point, our armor is, I have a little bit better, but I still think he should have done better in this fight, because I lost all my enchants because I had to repair my armor. But I do manage to take him out there. So now at this point, I got an enchanting table off of him, so there's only one guy left in the game. He is a pro, so I'm expecting some kind of trap. I end up enchanting all of my armor again because I had enough levels for it. And even though I only have 4 kills so far, they were all, I feel, very, very just kills, or very, well done kills. And this guy turns out to be a levitator. He looks like he's going to want to knock me off with one of his blocks that he's floating. I'm being very careful because of the way that he set this up. I probably should have safe towered up, but I didn't want to. Instead, I just went with the leaves. So I get up pretty close before being super careful. I don't know why I wasn't careful earlier. As you can see, he's not moving up there. I'm not sure if he's AFK. I jump forward, hit him, and he shoots it, but it was a moment too late. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This has been Savage with the Blazecraft, and we'll see you all later. Bye.